Virtual worlds allow students to be absolutely captivated by teaching. All teachers want is for their students to fully concentrate on their lesson. Our virtual world will teach maths to grade 8 learners by testing their creative thinking and problem-solving skills. Many students nowadays show a negative approach to maths, which is why we have chosen to create a more interactive learning and teaching method.
Escape rooms represent a fun and interactive way to enhance your problem-solving skills. Our mathematics-based escape room will be designed with 3 levels of difficulty to represent each of the terms that algebraic equations are taught. Each escape room will also have a theme, for example, a professor's study. When the students enter the room, a timer will begin. The student will be required to solve the equation on the board using the rules that have been provided. If the student gets the answer correct, a riddle will appear and ask the student to find the hidden object. This is where it gets interesting, as students will be able to defy the laws of gravity in order to obtain the object. The riddles will also become more chaotic as the levels increase. Once the object is collected, another question will appear and the process is repeated. Once 3 objects have been found, the student will be able to teleport to the next level. If the student gets the answer incorrect, however, the student will be provided with a video to show them an example of how to apply a specific rule. At the end of all 3 levels, students will be given one final test to demonstrate the knowledge that the student has gained after escaping the rooms.
The learning approaches used are formal, where the video provided to the students will teach them how to solve problems, as well as self-directed, in which rules are provided to the students who unlock them. Innovation. The escape room concept is not a widely used teaching method. Therefore, the idea presented is unique. Furthermore, it is not highly accessible to students in the real world, which places this game at an advantage. Finally, the law of gravity is redefined in the space, as students will be required to walk along the walls and ceilings in order to unlock clues. Interaction. The virtual escape room will be set in a simple room that contains many items with hidden information. There will be instructions to guide the students as they play. A time limit will be set in each level to ensure that students understand how to work under pressure. The objects placed in the room will be simple everyday objects that students can easily identify once they have solved the riddles and the necessary clues.
I've been a maths tutor for the past 3 years, and through this have seen many deficiencies in physical learning systems. As such, we really want to structure this virtual environment around certain activated classroom pedagogies which are missing in physical environments. At lower levels, this begins with curation. More than passively consuming, we want students to explore the virtual world, to actively gather information which they will require to solve the problems presented to them. At higher levels, correction is of the utmost importance, and students in the physical world are too quick to move on when they don't know the answer. Our virtual environment would encourage correction by requiring the correct answer before progress can be made. At the highest level, chaos can be implemented as a pedagogy by presenting conflicting information which students would have to logically process to figure out which information is best used in solving a particular problem. This is absolutely vital and difficult to teach in the physical world, but really distinguishes top performing students. So basically, escape rooms provide an interactive way for students to learn an applied concept like math. Some of the main advantages is that students will be more engaged and find the experience more enjoyable and fun, as it doesn't feel like they're learning maths but rather playing a game or exploring a new environment. The added problem solving with the riddles and the gathering information adds to the logic development of the game and adds an added level of education, not just teaching math, but developing student logic, which comes in handy in various aspects of life, as well as problem solving in maths. The other major advantage is that they can access it from anywhere as long as they have access to the internet and a computer. It doesn't matter whether they're at home or on holiday. Lastly, a test at the end of the section can show what they've learned through the escape room experience. In conclusion, virtual worlds and escape rooms provide an awesome opportunity for taking a subject that many see as boring and difficult and turning it into a fun, engaging experience through which they can learn. Maths has been proven to be a learning subject, but many find it tedious and tiresome and just don't seem to believe in themselves to be able to do it. We really want to explore this project and develop it in the hopes of creating this fun, engaging space in which students can learn more than maths, also problem solving and logic through this engaging experience in trap rooms. And we really implore you to allow us to proceed in pursuing this project and this tender. Thank you very much.